We're extremely diversified. We make an awful lot of parts in the agricultural industry. It's one of our top customers. Now, if you look around where Shelmet's located, we are in a very large agricultural area.
Medical, valve and hydraulics,
food processing equipment, or even to do electrical distribution. Today, that's extremely important. Wastewater and treatment equipment.
paper manufacturing, and mining equipment.
You pretty much name it, we work with it. This is a medical aluminum part. This holds a monitor on for anesthesia equipment in the operating room. They came to us and asked us if we could do it. They didn't know if an investment caster could. We said, yes, we can. Why isn't this a wire form? If you look at the part. Why? Because first of all, the material is nickel. You could wire form part of it, but then you'd have to start brazing, or you'd have to weld on tabs, which would take another process. Someone might ask us, why wasn't this made as a sand casting? Well, one of the reasons is that it couldn't live with porosity. It's made out of nickel base alloy, which is uncommon in sand casting. It's difficult to machine. The other thing is this is for one of the prototypes of one of the space shuttles. You may ask us, why isn't this part machined all from scratch? You can see machining on the outside, it's been ground, but everything else has been cast in. Even the small oval through hole on the side. Now you might say, well, is it feasible or is it economical to do it this way? Oh, definitely it is. Here's an interesting part. This is made out of 8620 steel. The part in the center is cast. The part on the outside is machined and it has a press fit. Sounds good, right? They made the whole part as one and saved them an awful lot of money. This is a small part, no question about it. Customer came to us and they asked us if we could make this little head. We said to them, what's it going on? And they showed us the whole print. And I said, why don't we just cast the whole thing? He said, you can do that? He said, sure can. So he went from 14 different parts down to one. This is made out of L7 tool steel, is a shock resistant tool steel. It can take a hit. And they're making these stampings, assemblies. You got your pins here, a lot of different parts. And we do the engineer on this project. And he asked us if we could make certain parts. I said, why don't we try to cast it all as one? He says, you can't do that. I said, we can try it. In investment casting, many times investment casters are like doctors, they're practicing. You ever notice a doctor's always practicing? And we did the same thing. So we thought we'd try something. We actually gated on the part and poured through the part to the other side, which that's taboo in investment casting. And it worked. We converted from a stamping assembly to a one-piece unit. If you're not quite sure of what process to make the part in, just give us a shout. We know investment casting, we know other processes, and we know where to take the parts, where they should go. Now, do we do those other processes? No. We specialize in investment casting. That's our niche. That's what we've done for 60 plus years.
We're a team working for you.
We have a solid crew here. Our crew works hard every day, and they really pound it out.
If you take care of your employees, you take care of your suppliers, you take care of your customers, what else would occur? You treat them the way you want to be treated. You're not going to sell out. You don't do that to people. And that's why you can't just look at the cost of a part and make a decision just on price. You have to look at the value of the relationship.